guys, it is Mary
and Amma.
Leave us a like,
subscribe,
share,
and
down below because today we are reviewing season 6, episode 12 of the Sister Wives. Y'all, we got like what, 7, 8? 8 more.
No, 9 more, including this one. So yeah,
trucking along.
We're trucking along.
Yes, you guys.
So we are talking about it. It's been 5 months since they have been in their new homes.
Yes.
Right, and now they're talking about the mothers are here for Mother's Day.
Yes,
so
this is the Mother's Day episode.
Here.
All the mother-in-laws. Every single wife's mother is here, including Cody's mother.
And Janelle's mom, you know that she's a sister wife to Cody's
mother. Which I think that's really interesting. But I guess it is a very interesting dynamic.
Yes.
But basically they're doing Mother's Day shopping for all the wives and everything. And I think it was a very cute shopping trip. I think so.
Right? Cody went with all the wives.
The sister wives,
the mothers. Yeah, the sister wives,
mother-in-laws.
Yeah, and his mother. So he went with 5 women. And he went. Now, they gave us a little more background. Christine's mother, of course, I think we said so last time, that she left polygamy. However, and, she left the religion and everything like that, but she stays supportive.
Yeah.
She stays supportive to the family, to Cody and Christine. And, yeah. So anyhow, and she, people would say, oh, well, Christine's mom is like a free spirit. They said Mary's mom is really solid. Anytime they have problems, like the sister wives, they said that anytime they see Mary's mom, they're always asking her for advice, And Robin's mom, we found out that she was married, right? And she divorced that man. And married another man, which was Robin's father,
No, she married Robin's biological dad. And then she got remarried to somebody else who she actually considers her father now.
Yes, that is so
true. Which I thought is very interesting.
And the mom she was a second wife to this man, the second husband. And
she was the first wife to Robin's dad.
Right. And I think she said that relationship wasn't that great.
Yeah.
And now she has this other father who, she considers her father kind of like a stepdad, right? But she calls him dad. And the mom has had a blissful marriage for years with this man. They're still in the honeymoon phase. And found out that Cody's mom actually had 10 children.
10?
10. She had 10 kids, yeah.
Wow. That's a lot of damn kids.
Yeah. And Cody, when he went out with the moms, he was there asking for some advice. He did make comments that some of the moms were suspicious of him. Mary's mom did say Cody is a really good guy. He's a solid father. She said, however, he makes some very stupid mistakes. He made some very stupid mistakes. And he went to this kind of store that has
it looked like a thrift store.
Yeah. And he got this little thing for Janelle that says, my wife kisses better than she cooks.
And her mom was like, I don't like that.
She said, I don't like that. But later on when he gave it to Janelle found it very funny. She's
like, oh, yeah, that is true. Well, Cody knows his wife.
Yeah, she didn't take it personality at all. He got Robin a clock. Her mom did not like that gift.
But she's like, you're doing everything cute and cheeky, but you're giving
for everybody
her
else, right? You give her a clock. So that was funny. But for Mother's Day, Cody made breakfast for the mothers.
With the kids.
Yes, he made the breakfast for all the mothers, including his sister wives.
Yeah.
And then they all sat around after breakfast and asked their mothers for advice. And I just wanted to read some of the things that was said. It was really beautiful. They said, you need to be able to love someone enough to allow them to be less than perfect. This was advice that were given to plural families, but I think everyone can really learn from this advice. The other one, Cody's mom talked about before Janelle's mom became a sister wife with her. When she came in, she said she was very hurt because she had been with her husband for so many years. She had children and stuff, and she said that it was hard for her because Janelle's mom is very business minded, like Janelle. Yeah. And she got along very well with the father.
Because they were always doing business together.
They were always doing business together and leaving the mom behind. And the mom said she was so hurt by that. And Janelle's mom said, and you could tell, like, these things that they're still, I mean, stuff that they have worked through.
Yeah.
But you can tell that, man, it was a tough time for them.
Yeah.
And Janelle's mom also was crying, and she said, I felt the animosity, and all I could do was just pray for it, that her heart will open up for me, And then Christine's mom talked about how when she was in the polygamous family, that she felt as though someone was always telling her what to do.
Yeah.
Was always saying, and remember, she was the 7th wife of a man who had 13 wives, right? And she was the 7th wife.
13?
Mm-hmm. And she said, so everybody, I guess the wives above her, was always telling her how to do, what to do. She became overwhelmed because nobody should have to tell her how to do life.
Yeah, which makes sense.
And so she left. She left the relationship and left the religion. And she was still crying about it. And
Christine felt like, she said it was the most devastating thing that actually ever happened to her family.
Because she stayed there. Yeah.
Yeah. And I think the mom left her
when
kids or whatever.
19.
And even when Christine first married Cody, they actually were going to keep the grandchildren away from her because they thought that she was unsafe or that she would try to take the kids away.
Yeah.
But when they actually started, because I think it was Cody's mom who said you can't do that.
You can't take kids away from their grandma.
Yeah, and they just decided to keep on to have communication with her, and they realized that she actually was very supportive. She was praying for our success.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I thought that was really beautiful, and I think the whole thing with plural family, I feel like it's really a give and take. You really have to be a very strong person to really withstand all that, because it's not easy whatsoever. You have all these people in your life, and sometimes
probably
and sometimes it's like your life is not even your own life anymore.
Yeah.
And I can totally see where Christine's mother came from, where it's like she's having to be told what to do, how to be happy. Even when Mary told Christine, you have to make yourself happy because Cody ain't going to be accountable for nothing, okay?
Exactly.
Even that is like, that doesn't resonate with me.
No.
I see it ain't working with you, boo.
Yeah.
So I'm not trying to do that.
Yes.
So, I can totally see why Christine would have left, because, after a while, it's like, I feel like you have to be able to give your sister wives freedom to do what they want. You can't say that they need to do this, they need to do that.
And how they
Yes, this is a family, but at the end of the day, we are individuals in this family.
Yeah.
And you have to give people the breathing room to grow. It's like you, Robin, telling her you're not an empty nest, so you have all these kids. Well, who says I want to have a full nest again? Who said that?
I know. Mary has never said that.
She never said she wanted a full nest. And then Cody was saying that you're trying to replace Mariah. I never said I wanted to replace Mariah. I said there is a hole there, but I don't want to fill it up. I want to actually take that time for myself.
Yeah.
That's the issue.
At this point, I can't take whatever Cody says to Mary as a valid point.
Because he don't like this woman.
Yeah.
He actually don't like Mary. Yeah. It is so genuine. And it's sad. And I'm sure this is where they stop having sex.
With her by now. Now, his mother said something very beautiful that ended this episode. She said, we have to be humble because God loves everyone. So it behooves you to try to love everyone. And I thought that was beautiful. And that was the end of this episode.
Yeah, but what did you think about the mothers giving the sister wives advice?
I loved it, actually.
I feel like we always need to hear from our elders.
I think so. I think so. Because they've
lived longer than us.
They know. And you're trying to get to where they are. Because all of them are still in these relationships apart from
Christine's mother.
Mom,
Yeah. So,
but Christine did say that she still keeps in touch, though, with her family.
Yeah.
Yeah, with the plural family. She still keeps in touch with them. So, she doesn't have any hatred in her heart for them. And she's very much like Christine. Like she was calling Cody a loser in the thing. So she's very like jovial and stuff like that. So
my question is, do you think Christine's mother had an effect on Christine leaving Cody?
I think it did. And in this way, I think she started to see, as she got older, she started to see herself through her mother's eyes. She started to see herself in her mother. Like she started to see the things that were going on with her
Yeah.
She started to remember what her mother went through.
It's like
Maybe some things that she probably would have forgotten, they actually come up now.
yeah.
As she's going through it, she's like, now I see
I understand what my mom was
what my
going through.
mom was going through. So it's like through your mother's eyes.
I feel like once you start, I think as you get older, when you're young, you just think your parents are like gods. Like you feel like they can do no wrong, they have done no wrong in their life. But as you get older, you start to empathize with them because now you start to realize and your mind starts to open up.
Yeah.
They're people. And I feel like Christine also was realizing that, but she was also seeing the error in the whole plural marriage.
Yeah,
That's why she said she didn't believe in it anymore. And I'm sure she called her mom many a times before she even decided to leave Cody.
She may have or she may not have, actually. Because I'm sure she didn't want
Because her mom went through the same thing.
Yeah, but I don't know if she would have called her mom because maybe sometimes you don't want anybody else in your ear. When you're trying to make this decision...
Well, I'm saying, like, once she has decided she left, I'm pretty sure she talked to her mom about it.
Once she left, or, maybe once she has decided. Yeah.
Like, I'm leaving, Mom.
But not while she's trying to make up her mind. Because you don't want people in your ear. You want to make this decision by yourself.
But even Christine said in the People magazine, which I'll link for you guys, she basically said that when she basically made the decision, it was just a domino effect. Things just started happening. First, she was like, you can't stay in my bed. You can't live here. Get your stuff out of my house. Like, it just started happening.
Yeah.
So I feel like she was really secure in herself because this woman tried for 10 years to make it work, and it didn't work.
Exactly.
She has given her all. So I am actually at peace with leaving you now. That's what I truly believe.
Yeah.
And I'm sure
she's been trying since season 2 was when she started hearing about her having issues. So it's been like 14, 15 years.
But even in season 6, she said she still feels very distant from Cody.
Yeah.
She just, it wasn't
But he wasn't doing anything. 4 years had passed and he still had not done much.
Because he has other women to tend to.
Yeah, so.
That was sad.
Well, he found the love of his life.
Unfortunately. Yeah. Well, not unfortunate for Robin, anyway.
Yeah.
But it's Mary.
And
You better guys to like,
subscribe,
share,
and comment
down below.